Minecraft 1.16 added a lot of new biomes to the Nether, making it far more complex than it was. And I think I should probably cover that in a complete guide to the Nether. I'm going to start off with the Striders, which are a brand new mob added in the 1.16 update that can be ridden with a saddle and a warped fungus on a stick. The warped fungus on a stick is crafted with 1 warped fungus and a fishing rod. Now, when you right-click with a warped fungus on a stick, the Strider will start to get faster and faster, until eventually reaching a pretty high speed, although it will slow down after a bit. And this will use up the durability of your fishing rod. In order to make a nether portal, you need obsidian. Not crying obsidian, but you need a diamond pickaxe or a netherite pickaxe to collect obsidian. You can also get obsidian by pouring water on stagnant lava. So stagnant lava is a lava source block, not a flowing lava block. Now you can light a portal with flint and steel, and that will get you this structure. The corners are not necessary. They are simply optional. So now we're going to go into the Nether. Head up these stairs, where we have a bit better of a view. This is the Basalt Delta, where you can get basalt and blackstone. The main feature of this area is the magma cubes, which are those mobs over there. They drop magma cream, which can be crafted into fire resistance potions. Next, we're going to go to the wastes. Here we're at the wastes, where we can find the nether gold ore, which is essentially the same as the gold ore in the overworld, except this will drop ingots instead of the ore itself. You can also find zombie piglins, which are somewhat psychically connected, whereas when you will attack one of them, all of the piglins in the surrounding area will attack you if you're in survival mode. This is also where you get quartz ore, called nether quartz ore. It is very useful for most redstone components, so that's observers and comparators. Otherwise, it's not really very useful. And glowstone can be collected from the ceiling in crystal-like formations, and can be used to make glowstone dust that increases the effectiveness of a potion. Next, we have the Crimson Forest. In the Crimson Forest, you can find Crimson Nylium, Crimson Trees, which are these large mushroom-like trees here, and Weeping Vines, which are these, and can be placed connected to each other. Next we have the Warped Forest. Here, in the Warped Forest, we find Warped Nylium, Warped Fungus, as well as the Warped Wood Trees, and also Twisting Vines, which are these that can be climbed, and these can only be placed from the ground up. So they're pretty much the opposite of the weeping vines. Now we have the Soul Sand Valley. Hello, sir. Here in the Soul Sand Valley, we can find Soul Soil, which is essentially the same thing as Soul Sand, except it will not slow you down when you walk over it. Skeletons will also spawn here. This is the only place in the Nether that skeletons can spawn. And ghasts will spawn here in higher numbers, mostly due to the open spawning spaces. Now we get onto the generated structures. So we have the Nether Fortress. Here in the Nether Fortress, we can find wither skeletons, as well as blazes and nether wart. These are the main things you come to the Nether for. The wither skeletons will drop wither skulls on rare occasions, which will allow you to spawn the wither. Blazes will drop blaze rods, which can help you craft Eyes Vendor. And nether warts are used primarily in brewing. Now we have the last one, which is the Bastion Remnant. Here in the Bastion Remnant, this is a new naturally generated structure in the Nether update. This one happens to be underground. They are mostly made out of blackstone, which is this material here, as well as cracked blackstone and some basalt and gold. This is also the only place where you find piglin brutes, which are these guys. They will ignore gold and attack you if you open any chests or break any blocks in the Bastion Remnant. And the chest loot is very interesting. The more interesting of which are netherite ingots, the Pigstep music disc, which is the only music disc to be found primarily by loot. You can also find the Snout banner pattern, as well as netherite scrap, sometimes enchanted gold weapons, as well as spectral arrows, ancient debris, and lodestone. I believe that is everything in the Nether covered. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful. If I did miss anything, please tell me and help each other out in the comments. Maybe think about subscribing, liking the video, and not dying. It's generally a good idea. Let's see what happens here. Ow. 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 That was fast. Goodbye.